Hey everybody, it's Ed. All right, this video, eh, I guess, really is going to be announcement and plans, and I'm not really sure, but let's just forge ahead. Regarding a video I recently did stating that I wanted to make a movie or some sort of a documentary. Really, I was looking more towards a movie type, but the more I think about it, I think what I'm going to do is hopefully push more towards documentary. Now, I am not a filmmaker, so with the limited knowledge of what I do have at this point and what I can do, we will be doing. So, starting this weekend, actually, I will have my parents over, and we have a bunch of things written out and planned, and so I'm going to start documenting their stories and just all different things that I can. And also a friend of theirs, Mike, who is also there during the time, trying to see if I can get in touch with Pat Schmara, who is the president of the King's Court fan club, and hopefully get her involved somehow. Another thing I was looking to do, I am planning on taking the old King's Court pamphlets that were mailed away every few months to the members. And I have a collection up to, I believe, 1975, to when my parents left the fan club. And we do have a few assorted ones after them as well. But, for the most part, the ones that I have in the collection, I would look into not binding them, collecting them into like one volume, and possibly looking into some sort of a release if people are interested. So that was another thing. So the thing that's great about these booklets is the information that was in them. The first one is very, very plain. You can really even barely see the print on it because it faded at this point. But on the back, you could see where it says the King's Court. But the first few issues did not have any pictures, but they were just basically an introduction into the fan club, and certain things written by each of the founding members, and some possible rumors or concert announcements or whatever at the time. But then as the editions went on, this was the second issue of volume 1. Again, still no pictures, but a bunch of information, reports of Elvis on stage. This one is from talking about L on Stage, written by Bob Heiss. Those of you, I don't know, some of you may be familiar with Bob Heiss. Bob Heiss was a super fan as well. And I believe he's actually the one who recorded the film that is included on Prince from Another Planet. But I don't know for certain because they never divulged where they bought it from. But anyway, so he talks about his experience at the shows at June 9th, 10th, and 11th, 1972 at Madison Square Garden in this edition. So basically, you're getting everything from a contemporaneous view. In other words, it was being reported within, it was being reported as it happened, but it may not made it into the newsletter for maybe 3 months. So, but still relatively contemporaneous to the time. So then volume 3, the third issue, they started using pictures, and a lot of the pictures that they did use were taken by Jim Morris, who, of course, was Pat's husband. Yes, thank you. I think they did get married eventually. But regardless, but again, and then as each issue went on, then by the 4th issue of volume 1, my parents and Pat and Jim had already been able to meet Elvis, and that was represented in this issue. And then going on and on and on throughout the time that my parents were included in the fan club. Here's some pictures from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All right, but I was actually looking into possibly getting these all reprinted and put into one volume. and put them out there if anybody was interested. So if you are, leave me a comment. All right, but just to let you know, I will be starting to document more memories with my parents. We have things written down, questions to be asked. Gigi wants to come down and say hello as well. Come on up. Come on. Hey, it's Gigi. She rules. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If it's a good idea, and hopefully I can do it then. And that'll be that. All right, but I appreciate you watching. Appreciate your comment. Gigi says, hey, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Take care, everybody.